and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a tutorial for you. I haven't done one in a while. It's something I've been really wanting to do for you, but I wanted to try out the palette myself for a little bit, get familiar with it, and figure out the best eye look to do for this video. It's going to be featuring the Morphe 35o palette. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think the colors are so beautiful. Every single color in this I absolutely adore, but I focus mostly on the orangey tones for you today. I'm going to do a separate video swatching all the colors for you and kind of doing a more in-depth review of the palette. For this video, I wanted to focus mostly on the overall look and how I achieved it. I'm also going to show you not one, not two, but 3 different lip shades. A nude lip, a red lip, and then a more bold brown lip to go with this. I think all 3 colors look absolutely beautiful, and it's pretty much whatever you're feeling that day. If you're feeling more casual, then go with the nude. If you're feeling fierce as hell, then go with the red or the brown. Anything, you know, I like to represent my mood in my makeup, and yeah, I kind of feel all over the place today, so I'm doing all 3 for you. But yeah, we'll go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. So if you would like to see how I created this look, one of my go-to warm, orangey, browny kind of smoky eyes featuring the Morphe 35o palette, then please continue watching. Okay, to start off, I already have some of my makeup on. I have a little bit of mascara. I just came back from running errands, so I won't be filming the full face, just the eye look today. And I'm using a pointed foundation brush from Morphe to apply the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly, and I'm just going to apply that all on my eyelid. It creates a base for eye colors. I really like to use this when I go in with bold colors, as it makes the colors pop a little bit better, and it creates a good base to work with. Next, I'm going in with the Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to use the lighter beige shade from the palette and focus that on my crease. So you're just gonna be blending that out. You don't have to be too precise with this. Pretty much just focus on the middle of your crease and blend until your heart is content. Then I'm taking this lighter orange shade and I'm going to be focusing that as well on the crease, but focusing that more downwards. If you get a little bit of that on your eyelid, that's okay. You want to focus it underneath the crease anyways, more so than the top. Using the same M441 brush, and I'm going in with the darker orange, and I'm going to be applying that to the top half of my crease and kind of blending that upwards, just under my eyebrow, but nothing too crazy. You're still maintaining it in the middle of the crease, but I do try and focus that color a little bit on the top rather than the bottom of the crease of my eye. Next, I'm going in with the pointed pencil brush from Morphe, and I'm sorry I don't have the name of this brush, it kind of rubbed off. I'm using this lighter brown shade, and I'm gonna focus that more so on the outer corner of my eyelid. I'm just packing on the color at this point, so you don't need to be too neat with this. I will go back in and blend it out afterwards, so right now all you really wanna focus on is packing in that color to the outer corner of your eye. Next up, I'm taking a blending brush from Morphe. Once again, I don't have the number of this. It came in one of the brush sets that I bought from them. And I'm just using that to blend everything together. As you can see, I'm blending in a straight line at this point. The blending that I'm doing is kind of an L-shaped. So I'm blending up towards the outer corner of my eyebrow and then blending inwards just a tad. Using a Morphe B42 brush, I'm going to be going in with the darker brown shade right beside the other one, and I'm once again gonna focus that on the outer corner of my eyelid just to darken up the color a little bit. You can play with this, you can make it as dark as you want. I was kind of going for a bit of a lighter look. I didn't want too dark of a smoky eye, so I didn't really go too crazy on this, and once again I'm just packing on the color, awaiting to blend it out afterwards. Once again, taking the blending brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to blend that color out a little bit. I'm not going too crazy. You still want it to be kind of in the corner area, so just to make it appear a little bit more smooth and blended, but don't go too crazy on the blending. Next, I'm going in with a Morphe flat brush. I don't know the name of this one at all. It came in a kit again, I'm sorry, but it's just a flat, rounded brush like that. I'm taking the shimmery, goldy, orangey color in the bottom, and I'm also spraying my brush with some MAC Fix Plus. It makes the color stand out a lot better, especially when you use metallic colors. It makes the color pop a lot better, and I'm just packing that onto my eyelid. I'm not blending or smudging or anything like that. I'm literally just packing on the color at this point. I also go back in a second time and focus a lot of the color on the center of my eyelid. That's where you want the most shine and shimmery shade to be, so focus it a lot in the middle and apply more if you need to. Then I'm going in with the Morphe MB27 brush, and I'm going to be taking a little bit of the darker brown shade, or the darkest brown shade, and reapplying some of that to my outer corner to darken up the smoky eye and to kind of blend the colors a little bit more nicely and make the entire look pop a little bit better. And you know the drill, blend that baby out. Then I'm taking the M441 brush again, and I'm going in with the lightest shade on the palette. I'm sorry I forgot to film what color that was with my finger pointing to it, but it's the very lightest shade at the top left corner of the palette, and I just use that under my eyebrows and a little bit in the corner to brighten up my eye and kind of blend it all together. It also creates a little bit more of an arch with your eyebrows. Then I'm going in with the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil, and I'm tightlining my eyeliner. I just kind of sped through this process. I can do a detailed video of that for you later on if you want. And then I'm just taking my Sephora liquid liner and giving myself a nice winged eyeliner. And then I'm going in with my favorite eyelashes, the House of Lashes Iconic Lash. And I'm just going to be applying those with a little bit of eyelash glue. I like the clear glue or the white glue. I can get pretty messy when I apply my eyelashes, so I can't really use the black glue because I get that everywhere. So. But I really like these lashes. They've been my go-to lashes for the past few months. I feel like they really complement my eyes and the shape of my eyes, and they go a little bit longer at the end, so I feel like it kind of gives you a bit of a cat eye effect. And with smoky eyes, I really like that look. So once your eyelashes are dried, I'm going back in with that flat rounded Morphe brush, and I'm taking a little bit of the darker orange shade and applying that underneath my eye. So just rimming the entire waterline and underneath, and you just get that color pretty much everywhere and distribute it all under the eye. It's whatever you prefer. If you want to go a bit more extreme, then put a bit more color. I was trying to keep it a little bit softer, but it's totally your preference, whatever you feel looks best on you. Next, I'm going in with my Lancome double-sided brush, but I'm using this end right here. It's kind of the same as the other brush I used, a flat, rounded brush. I'm also spraying that with a little bit more of the Fix Plus, and I'm going in with both of these gold shimmery shades, and I'm focusing that on the inner corner of my eye. I always like doing that when I do smoky eyes. I put a little bit of a light shimmery shade in the corner. I feel like it opens up the eye a little bit more and kind of blends all the colors together. So I'm just packing that on into the corner, and yeah. Then I'm going back in with the Morphe MB27 brush, using a bit of the darkest brown, and packing that color onto the outer corner of my under eye, and just getting that all in there to create kind of an ombre look and extend the darker color out towards the outside. Then I'm going back in with some of that eyeliner and just filling in my waterline to blend everything together. Now, since I already have the rest of my makeup done, I'm just doing some damage control here, getting rid of any fallout that might have landed on my cheek and going back in with a bit of the banana shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit. And applying a little bit more highlighter because you can never go wrong with highlighter. So for the first lip choice, the nude lip, I'm taking the MAC Lip Pencil in Dervish and the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Times Square. And I'm just going to apply those really quickly. I'll speed it up for you so you don't have to watch this process, and yeah. And for the red lip look, I'm using the LA Girl Endless Semi-Permanent Auto Lip Liner in the shade Dark Plum. And then I'm using the YSL Glossy Stain in the number 10, and I'm applying those really quickly. The LA Girl Endless Lip Liners are one of my favorite lip liners. They last all day long, and I feel like they're just so beautiful and easy to use. And yeah, that is the final result. Then I'm going in with the MAC Lip Pencil in Chestnut and the Matte Antique Velvet Lipstick by MAC, and I'm going to apply those really quickly. These are new colors that I just purchased. I really like them. I'm really starting to become fond of the darker brown shades, especially for this winter season. So yeah, that is the final look of that. For those of you who know anything about the 35o palette, you know it's been the absolute rave lately. From makeup artists to makeup addicts, we all love this thing. The pigment in this palette is to die for. It retails for only $22, 22 American, so for all my Canadian people out there, we gotta pay a little bit more for it, whatever the conversion rate is on that, but otherwise it's still a pretty good palette for what you have to pay. I'm also trying my hardest to get my hands on another copy of this. I want to do a giveaway, and I'm thinking that would be a good giveaway item because it is so in demand right now. When it's back in stock, I can guarantee you it's gonna sell out. Okay, and you know the drill. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and add me on Snapchat. All of my information is listed below. Let's be friends. And yeah, leave me some comments below on which lipstick look you like the best. Other than that, I am out. Peace and love. Take care.